Hi, everyone. Welcome to Aquaba Canada. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a very exciting news for you today. But first, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel and also to like our videos. You liking it ensures that YouTube shares with a lot of people who need to see what we're doing. And you subscribing also ensures that you will be the first person to be able to know any updates that we have for you. And don't forget to comment, send us those comments. There've been a few comments that we're going to touch on later, but there is a good news that I want to share with you all. So good news, this is for Christmas, good news coming our way. If you're an African or you know anyone who is in Africa, kindly tell them that we have good news for them. So there is a good news from a province in Canada. It has given opportunity for employers to employ. So free employment for anyone. It doesn't matter the profession that you have. It doesn't matter your educational background. You don't need any English test. You don't need any requirement. You just have to join. I want to share this good news with you. It's from the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Beautiful place here in Canada, looking to bring all the various employers from different sectors to give you the job offer that you need. You need to watch this. This is very, very exciting news, and I'm hoping that you join us in that. So it's a virtual fair. I'm going to take you through the process, the steps, how to complete the form that you have for the registration, and how to ensure that you participate in the fair. So the virtual fair is just employers coming together to share what they have for you. So I'll take you through the website right now. So this is how you go about it. It is Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. That's the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. They are the ones organizing the immigration virtual fair. And this immigration virtual fair, as I indicated, essentially is to gather a lot of employers to employ people, offer job opportunities to you. You would have to register first to be able to attend to this virtual fair. I will post the link in the description so that you can walk through it and fill it. But I just want to help you navigate through the process so that if you have any questions, it would have been clear before you get to the link. Now, you just click on register, but I'll just walk you through it briefly, what it is talking about here. So it's highlighting that this virtual fair is for Africa. So this particular one is just for Africa. Africa alone. If you're in Africa, I'll do another one for other countries, but this is just Africa or other continents. The time here, the date is October 25th, 2023, and the time is 6 p.m. West African time. So if you're any part of Africa, just make sure that you set an alarm or an agenda in your calendar and set the time to correspond to your local time. So West African time, 6 p.m. might be different in Southern Africa, Eastern Africa, North Africa, and then Central Africa as well. So just make sure that you're doing it the right way. Now, without registering, you cannot attend this virtual fair. And I repeat it again, without registering, you will never be allowed into this virtual fair. This is asking us some few questions and re-emphasizing why you need to attend. This is the opportunity for employers who are seeking specific trade and other skills to be able to interact with you and just go through your resume and all that and be able to hire you. Now you will receive direct access to employers who are hiring in different fields. You'll be able to network with employers, and so this fair will offer you the opportunity to ask questions. Please do not ask any unnecessary, unrelated questions. They are there for serious business, so you also come prepared. The good thing is write your questions. Sometimes it will give you the opportunity to even post your questions in the comment section and they will reply you. So make sure you're asking the relevant questions. This also gives you the opportunity to upload your resume and for them to review it. That's the employers will review it ahead of you attending. If you attend this live streaming sessions, it's an information session. So they will give you the information first and then they will open the opportunity for questions. No question is silly. The silly questions are the ones that haven't been asked that you keep in your head and you take it home. Those ones are regarded silly. So come prepared and ask any questions at all. You will learn about the various steps to also immigrate to Newfoundland and Labrador. So they will show you all those steps. You will also learn about what it is like to live in the province. Most of these sessions, the province want to be proactive and tell you how the province is. So you cannot say that you didn't know and you didn't whatever. They will give you all the lifestyle, the job, the salary, the population size, and much more about the province. And so you go to this session well prepared, and by leaving, you know that you have an idea what you're looking for in a very comfortable or similar Canadian environment. Now, the event time zone and the agenda and all that will be posted. About the province, if you look at the map of Canada, the province is located right at this bottom of it. So we'll go straight to the registration section, and then you can just complete the form just as I'm doing. Just follow through and then you complete it. So you click on register now, and it takes you to the form. Now this is how the form looks like, and the form is the attendee registration form. So it's going to gather your information. Now the way you fill the form, so you first put your first name. So you just enter your first name where my mouse is, enter your first name, and this information should be the same as it appears on your passport or your travel document. So make sure the name you're putting here is the same name that corresponds with your resume and every information that you have. And then you would enter your last name as it appears on your travel document as well. Now after that, you put in your email address. Your email address should be the email that is going to be used for all correspondence for this particular program or any other immigration processes that you're doing. Now the citizenship. So for citizenship, I am a Ghanaian. So by citizenship, I'm a Ghanaian by citizenship. So you put the country of citizenship, you select that country here, wherever you're from. And then the country of residence. So currently, if I was going to attend this, I am a Ghanaian by citizenship. However, my country of residence is Canada. For you, if your country of residence is the same as your country of citizenship, you put the same thing there. If you're someone who is located in, let's say, Japan, Korea, London, US, and you currently are residing in that country, however, you are a citizen of Africa, you will put the country that you reside in here and then your citizenship here. Now, the next thing on the form is to select your level of education. The level of education should be your highest level of education. So if you have degree, however, your highest level of education is masters, you'll have to put masters as your highest level of education. If you only have bachelor's degree and that is your highest level of education, you put that, or secondary, so forth. So whichever is your highest, you indicate that. Just select that. So for instance, I select masters and that's what appears here. Okay. So for purposes of filling the form, I'll just leave it so that it doesn't confuse anybody. Now, work experience. So work experience here, there's sample list of some work experience that they are looking for or that you might have. So whichever the category is, if you are in the construction industry, you just put there. If you're a teacher or whatever it is, you put there. If you are a healthcare worker, nurse, doctor, or whatever it is, you indicate that. If you're a skilled worker, so skilled trade like carpenters, masons, or any other skilled trade, indicates that. Or if your work experience doesn't fall under any of this, just put other, and then it will offer you the opportunity to specify which specific one it is. Okay, so just indicate that. Now, the next important thing that I want to touch on is the resume. You need to upload a resume. So you need to have an up-to-date current resume, not a resume that you've kept over 5 years, current resume. And this province has been very proactive that they are giving you free service of a template of how to prepare a perfect Canadian resume. It might not be 100%, but it might be a specific format that you're looking for. And this format might cut across for most Canadian jobs that you're looking for. Now, you click on the template and it takes you to the document you can download and use that. I have already downloaded it, so I'll make the work easy for you. So I'll show you what we have here. Now, the first page of that document that I downloaded shows you the various areas that you would have to use to be able to complete that resume. And it gives an explanation of what you're looking for, whatever it is. Do not include a picture. They've indicated that. Do not include your date of birth. They've indicated that. Do not include your marital status. Canadian resumes, we don't need that. Do not include your religion. We do not need that. Okay? What they need you to include, they have indicated here. So just follow it. Please do not do anything contrary to this. Your resume will be rejected. Follow the format. It shows you the skills, the professional summary, the work experience, education, and professional certification that you have. And this is a sample resume that they have here. So they've indicated your first name, family name, contact, country, email. These are examples for you to follow. It is not the resume that you need to write, but these are samples for you to follow, a guideline that will help you do a similar resume that they need you to do. You put your relevant skills, you put your language, and voila, you are done. For Canadian resumes, just to emphasize, maximum should be 1 or 2 pages at most. 1-page resume or 2-page resume, that's all we're looking for. They're not looking for 5 pages, 10 pages, please. We do not need that. If you don't know how to do it, find someone to help you size down your resume to a 2-page or a 1-page before you apply for this. Okay, so once you're done with your resume, you would save it nicely. It can be in PDF, it can be in whatever format you want. It's up to you. Now, it's here when you go to choose file, it would select whichever area that you're choosing the file from. You can upload that and input that here. Once it's uploaded, it would show. The language categorization is what language that you are fluent in. So it asks you, have you taken any language proficiency exam? If you haven't, no. This is not a benchmark or a requirement for completing this form. You do not require any language proficiency, but they would want to know whether you have it or not. So for instance, my first language is English, where I come from, Ghana. So I would select, if I don't have any language proficiency, I would select no. But mind you, for immigration purposes, you may be required to do it. You are required to do English proficiency language, but not for this session. So it's IELTS, TOEFL, IELTS, CELPIP, or other, whatever it is in your language. If you do have one, that's fine. You click on yes, and then it would ask you to select whichever one you have. So you see I selected yes. It asks you to choose which one it is and then the source that you did. Okay, so it will ask you for any of it that you did. If you select no, it will proceed. It will not reject your form. And then the other one is, have you taken any French language? So in Africa, we have other countries that are French speaking countries. So they have their first language as French. If you're one of them, from say Togo, Benin, Mauritius, other places in Africa that you speak French, good for you. If you don't have any language proficiency for French, it's okay. You can put no. You can also indicate if that is your first language, you can put that. If you do not have French as your second language, leave it. If you put yes, it would ask you to select which ones it is, and then you can select it. The next thing that you have here is, what questions do you have about this, about living in Newfoundland and Labrador? So they want to ask you, they want to know what you think about their country, about their province, sorry. You are not required to fill this. If you don't have any questions, that's fine. You can ask it on the day of the virtual fair itself. If you do, you can put that as many as 3 questions that they're asking for. And what are you hoping to gain after attending this? So they want you to know what you're hoping to gain. You can put it there. If you don't have it, that's fine. They have a note here that it is not a requirement to upload a resume, but they recommend. So I am telling you that please upload a resume. It says this will assist in connecting with an employer who holds an open vacancy for which you are eligible to apply. Applicants are encouraged to follow the attached resume template. So please, the CV template, you have to follow it. CV and resume are the same thing. It can be used interchangeably. Make sure you follow the template and make sure you upload a resume to it. After that, it's saying, it's giving you a disclaimer that you upload your resume. It is for employing only, just employability only. And then you would select here that you are not a robot. So if you're a robot, sorry for you, you can't complete this form. You can attend this session. So you have to confirm that you're not a robot, and then you would hit on the submit button,
and you would get a confirmation email. Please keep it in your calendar as I indicated. As an agenda, set a reminder. Do not forget about this important fair. If you do forget, then that will be your problem. If you ask me in what you call the comment section, I'll charge you for this. I'm just kidding. But just keep it as a template for you. Okay? And make sure you share this. So I'll continue with this for you. But it is important. Hit on submit before you close this. If you do not hit on submit, it has not been submitted.
Don't forget to set reminders on your calendar as well as your phone, and make sure that you have your resume prepped well using the format that it showed you. Make sure you upload your resume before you hit that submit button. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the opportunity to do that. Make sure you do everything correct, and let me hear the feedback once you get into it. I wish everyone all the best. I wish you luck. We remind you to also continue to like our videos, share our channel, subscribe with our channel, and make sure that you're sharing the video with everyone. Don't be selfish. Share this video with everyone in Africa. Thank you so much. Until we come your way next time, this is Akwaba Canada. My name is John.